Therefore, welcome to the second episode of Bawumia is not an option. For people who don't understand, yɛpɛsɛ yɛkyerɛ sɛ yɛka ne presidency paa nkurɔfoɔ ka sɛ Mahama abɔn nanso Mahama wabɔn sɛ deɛ nkra no Bawumia deɛ ɔnyɛ option ɛkɔ no nkwa anka Mahama yɛ far better ɛno ne yɛka sɛ Bawumia is not an option na ebi mo nte ase omeka say na personally Bawumia wa ye yendien na ye kan same way obi beti na echi aka say Bawumia ase eyotan hunu ne yetan no personally me ameti mama nkrofo ate ase se meto abama MPP na nipa ba ko a o ma me meto abama MPP eye Bawumia saa time no wo hwe senior na Bawumia wo ye public lectures Oba universities ebekeka nsem kyerɛ yɛn sɛ Mahama abɔn ɛne Mahama abɔbosua dodo ɛne Mahama abɔn no yibi mu yekokodi Bawumia echi ye ma yɛte aseɛ sɛ ɔno deɛ ɔbɛmanage economy ni yie ɔyɛ vice president na vice president bia no ɛyɛ head of the economic management team ɔno na economy no ɛhyɛ ne nsa nti sɛ ndɛ Ghana economy atenti apansam na mekai mechi na mehu ne sɛ asomesi asɛm a wɔkan ya ema mi hu se Mahama abon nti me nkonkoto abama ono ne Ekufuado omo bai no omo aye west sin nipa ko na wabon ne dia ene me nso me nyikum mekasa nti for those who think say I am just hating on Bawumia no that is the story behind sa episode we Bawumia is not an option oye tu no ye de share ne nsa no se wo no de wabon sin nipa ko na wo ye tu no na this audio me bebo akyerɛ mo no one of the audios about Bawumia interviews our ye Emra Mahama president na yentie Dr. Mahmudu Bawumia.
Oil discovery. 6 times, you need 6 times of our oil revenue just to pay interest, not even capital. It's interest on the debt. So it is a really sad development. I mean, what fundamental issues that affect this economy have been addressed in this budget? You should ask yourself, what fundamental issues? If we had spent, the money is borrowed, and that money borrowed is the equivalent of some $37 billion over 7 years. Now, can you imagine what $37 billion can do in an economy?
Indeed, this is Bawumia telling us, say Aban eboro sa time Mahama Aban eboro 37 billion. Now what try and say 37 billion na Mahama wa bobosua no. Na ke ya ade bia Mahama se wodi ye adwuma impuntu adwuma wo Ghana. Na ka Mahama betumi aye manabro so. Bawumia nsem a wo ka no. Yentie yenkoso ani yentie.
$37 billion. I mean, it's amazing transformation that you can see.
Investment the government is talking about. They are going to add about 800.
Inti 37 billion ya Bawumia ka se Mahama abobosua no. Bisa Bawumia se ono ni Ekufuado mo ba abosua se no mo abo bosua 600 billion. Bawumia ka kyerɛ yɛn se Mahama abobosua 37 billion aden ena Mahama tumi bobosua baako 37 billion. Ono Bawumia ni Ekufuado omo ba abosua wo mo abo 600 billion. 600 o. Mahama abdia oboye 37. Bawumia ye 2 no. Bawumia mo ba no omo abo bosua 600. O ka kyerɛ yɛn se Mahama bosua 37 no dia impuntu ndwuma na Mahama tumi de ye bisa Bawumia se 600 billion bosua ya wo mo akwa yi ye bisa omo se sa 600 billion no impuntu ndwuma no wen 600 billion bosua no mo abo no ehun impuntu ndwuma na yehu o man we mu Mahama 37 dia wo kan wo dia 600 dia ne wa yekom me se ye bi mo we will not be hypocrites in this country. We will not be hypocrites. As far as we voted for you, say woka say asumesi opatem didie onye ni papa. Na wo yebeto ma wa wo de ne de trese wo de no mpo de wo sin ni pakra wo patem didie mpo de wo kun nipa. Na wo se minye kom na menhwa wo. Enti no Bawumia de no. If we tell you Bawumia is not an option, based on some of the things he said. Na me say from ende till say ebeto aba Bawumia de ni audios no na say me ka say me be sa de we say ngofo asene me ni audios ni videos bebre nti ye be yi no ba kom ne yabo ye ka say Bawumia nye option. It is not just because we hate Bawumia. It is not that we hate Bawumia. And you say, Bia, ye num ekekayen and ye kasa, dabi. Ye were facts and figures in here, you say, on your option. He is not an option.
But we are talking about a record. You can always talk, we are going to do this, the question is, what have you done? You've had 7 years in government. What have you done?
Exactly. Bawumia, asemo akatre Mahama no. Mahama na onye president for 7 years o. Now so Bawumia asemo okan no. Say he had 7 years in government. Again na Mahama aye. Ironically, today or this year is also MPP's 7th year in government. Si ebisa Bawumia say ono so edian na 600 billion no omodi aye. 600 billion edian omodi aye. Yento aso.
I mean, your record should speak for itself. You shouldn't be waiting for the year. The IMF, they can point to even a lot. Oh yes.
They'll point to the rich hospital. They'll point to.
When the
once a journalist ne katre no. O say Busian bebrebe Mahama body aye de. Na Mahama journalist ne katre say oh, say Mahama de. Obetumi appointed to Rich Hospital. Obetumi appointed to University of Ghana Medical Center. Obetumi appointed to several hospitals we building. Tie Bawumia response.
The Kufuor administration was there with such meager resources. So much can be pointed to as well. Infrastructure, as John Mahama says, if you point to infrastructure, you are engaging in an exercise of mediocrity.
Bawumia say oyaban na o pointy at infrastructure, you are engaging in mediocrity. What I want to say, bro, for us in a simple. You can say mediocrity, not just say as a former dear, in order to explain so people understand. You can say you are engaging in mediocrity. Not just say also so like as a adebia any kwan say yes so crowd so. Just say what bon adebia any kwan say what can. You man say what sorry anopa. Na unim say what say utwitwi wo say. Na o sorry anopa what twitwi wo say na fe odi yetu no. Hey ma sorry anopa twitwi me say obi anim say esi twitwi no eye easy. Enya adebia eye den. Inti obi betumi aka say you are engaging in mediocrity. Just say onya de eno na bronika no mediocrity. Inti Bawumia asem a wo kan say Mahama busuan wa bono hospitals ni nyama infrastructure Mahama si wesi no engaging in mediocrity. Just say wa bon we nyama ye kan na o ya aban na o si hospital ye de sa na ye kan no. And no person will train mediocrity as a train no. Now we see hospital yeah dear. Abambe no see hospital. This is the same Bawumia who told us during the time of Mahama. Say if you're government and you are engaging in infrastructure politics, you are engaging in mediocrity. This same person and endo beka che Ghana for say ni say omo koye we are no diechi. Omo koye your friend saying omo say omo commission a kwan bia no diechi. Omuso mo koye flyover na Bawumia di echi. This is the same Bawumia. And then we journey from economy. Yenti.
But the IMF managing director put the nail on the head when they said that the borrowing done by this government has been used for consumption. It's not me saying it. It's been used for consumption and not for investment. This is the IMF's assessment. And if you look at the data that supports what she's saying, the infrastructure to GDP ratio has come down from 9.1% when the President Kufuor was in office to 4.8% today. Infrastructure. You've borrowed so much, but you are reducing your investment in infrastructure. So they can try to hoodwink us with pictures of development all over the place. But the reality is that they should have been doing twice as much.
One say, me say your book be wo. The title of the book is How to Lie with Statistics. Now, our book need me to me who say your trauma Bawumia. How to lie with statistics. Now, very simple. My main church has here now Crawfontia here. Hey, say ukita 1 CD. Na sa 1 CD na ukita no. Oba benya 1 CD kan ho a. We nya 2 CDs meboa. Statistics mu no, we increase sa 1 CD no by 100%. Tio, statistics we increase sa 1 CD no by 100%. Now, sa 2 CDs no the mame. Na me Melodies America say me nya 1 CD kan ho a. Me nso me nya 1 CD to say wo 1 CD now. Inti na ke yɛka on the face value anka me nso menya 1 cedi ka ho nso 1 cedi na onya ka ho. But me no in statistics no me de na 50%. Inti se wo pese wo twa ntro a obetumi akwa ka say oh instead of obebo figure no obetumi akwa ka say oh wo no wo increase wo sika by 100%. Me de no me increase it by 50%. It why are there same and then you find a line with statistics. Meanwhile, 1 cedi na okita no 1 cedi pe na onya ka ho. O de ma me na me kita 2 cedis. Me so 1 cedi na me nya ka nti na ka me ne o de difference in him. Now so in statistics no, wo increase it by 100, me increase it by 50. And that is one of the things about Bawumia or the dada Ghana for. Se Bawumia ma speech no sha say or come into statistics pe also who ni say wa sha say how to lie with statistics. A book bia enkrofo enko read na mo beti politics asiye. Inti no we ye part 2. Bawumia ni audios ndi ye di bebre beba. Don't worry. Bawumia is not an option.